Hey guys, it's Jonathan here, and we are racing in the LMP2 in the intermediate daily race. For this one, we are starting out on a bone dry track, and then somewhere in the middle, we're going to experience heavy rain. So we'll see how that goes. I have no idea what to expect. Strategy, wet, dry to wet, it can be very tricky. But we'll see. We qualified 6th here in top split. And it's a track we're very familiar with.
Green flag, green flag.
What the fuck was that? I'm very lucky I didn't get a penalty, but he jumped the start, it looked like, and then I jumped the start. I'm the only one on medium compound. No, I'm not. Most people are on wet tires. There's a whole lot of wrecking going on behind us. So terrible start by me. I don't know what happened. Most people are on wet tires, or on mediums, but some people are on wets, which I find interesting. Like Bush here to our left is on wet tires. I guess cold slicks or wet tires, what's the difference, right? My mind has been blown by that start. I'm so glad we didn't get a penalty. We started 6th. We're down to 8th. I have no idea how we don't get a penalty there. So very fortunate. I think that white car up ahead right there on the inside line is on the wet tire. Problem being on the wet tire here is, like, you still, my understanding, you're still going to have to pit for fuel. Alright, we'll back out of it. Okay, but now you have to commit. Alright, he gets a good exit. I'll be quiet. Alright, so now we've got to get a run here. Now it looks like there's one more car that's up ahead on wet compound. It just doesn't make any sense to me, but this is my first race, and we're towards the end of the week, so these guys must know more than me. P4 is also on wet compound. Did they make a mistake, or is that truly... is that possibility? I mean, they seem to be really struggling. Although P2 is on the wet still. But he was, that's the pole sitter. So I don't know what to think. Actual leader right now, 41.4. The guy that's on the wet tires lost 4 seconds that lap. Can we outbrake him into the chicane? I mean, we're fully alongside here. We should be okay. He actually gives away. So helps us out there. So that moves us up to 4th. Again, it's up to the strategy, I guess, of using wet tires. That's had a huge impact on the race. And I can't believe that that makes any sense. Like, it's 0% wet. And now we have a drizzle coming in. So maybe they're right. But we'll see how this drizzle goes. I'm sure slicks are still quicker than the wets for at least a few laps. I mean, we're 4 seconds faster than the pole sitter that lap. Are we gonna pretend that I actually am anywhere near that pace? No, I'm not. Windshield wipers going crazy. Light rain now. I don't want to hit that curb. Now it says track is damp. Okay. Terrible rejoin, like always. Love those. But that was the leader. And he leads no more. Track is getting wet. Time to think about wet tires. Yeah, so those guys only had to do 4 laps on wet tires before the engineer starts doubting our tire choice. But that's insane that it doesn't just kill the tires. I'm thinking we want to come in right now. Oh my goodness. Had to avoid. And there's the spray. And yep, so the pole sitter is already caught us. So yeah, so this is start on the wets. There's no penalty. You go slow, like 4 seconds a lap, but there's no wet tire and dry condition penalty. And we assume the lead of the Grand Prix. But we have some work to do because this pit stop will take some time. I hate not knowing the meta strategy.
That time was a 2:03.93.
Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, not knowing the right strategy has killed us here. The tires doesn't take that long. It's the fuel that's really doing us in, it looks like. But I guess that's good then. And we just wait to... Okay, I don't think you got to do that. There's nobody in front of me. He's not close. I'll just have to knock down that fuel count. Alright, let's work our way, not only do the... What the hell? Who was that? That was off the track. So we'll have to work through our the GT3 field, but also through our LMP2 field. Hopefully we'll be able to. We're going to adapt to the grip levels. Just another car off. It's not a position, though. He's in 15th. You can barely see these Astons ahead of us. Yeah, we definitely learned a couple things. I mean, the track gets soaked very quickly. Can't see where the freaking corner is. And then, of course, the rain comes earlier than the midway point. Way earlier. I mean, way, way earlier. Look, oh! Sorry. You were going so much slower than I expected, and then, of course, I just started the LMP2 slide. Alright, let's see if we can catch these cars ahead. Got some clean air. Ah, fucking hell. Alright, we'll just, we'll take our little penalty here. There's no penalty, we get away with it. I knew I was probably braking a little too late, but yeah, see, it's extremely wet that quick. Alright, yeah, I believe you. Let's lock in. Well, the lead car on our strategy, so let's just win our race. And if we could pick up any positions, that would be awesome. Yeah, those guys, they only need to pit once. They don't really need to save. Saving for us would mean less stationary time, but we were going to have to pit. We cannot save that much fuel. So, what it's going to come down to is, can we stay mistake-free and finish where we started in 7th? That's it. Not much more we could really do. But if we stay mistake-free, we could still get into the top 5 if a couple guys do make mistakes, so... Lock in here. The guy that's in 6th looks like he's struggling. And if we could just put in decent laps, we might be able to catch him. We'll see. Again, we do have to pit for fuel. Since we already did it once, we won't have to do it for a full stop like they will. There's also no benefit or point for us to save. Dude, like, we are braking and trail braking and slowing down and still like very icy in Parabolica. We pick up a position from Vietz. He's pitting too early, not at the midway point. So we'll just file that away in our memory bank. That's good news for us. Okay, how's the rain? It's light rain right now, but it's overcast and storm still pending. So we are not on the other side of the forecast just yet. I don't think there's much variance in the forecast, so everybody else would have known this already, basically. This is exactly how the race would have played out. We're learning from experience. So a couple other cars are pitting now. So they're pitting for fuel right at just about the midpoint. A little bit short of the midpoint though, so they'll have to save, but I'm sure that they will be able to. The problem with wet weather in these conditions, this track, you can get the car fully slowed down, then once you actually get to turn 1, it doesn't turn, and you realize I didn't actually slow it down all the way. Hope that's legal, despite the yellow flag. Who's this? It's Bush. That's what I'm talking about. Just make a mistake like that, we still need to pit. So does he. So now we're on even footing. What the headlights? Why didn't it shift there? What are we doing? Oh boy. These types of races, they're not easy. It looks like we'll need a splash of about 3 laps worth. Here comes the rain again. Okay, but if you make the mistake, don't rejoin! God damn it, man. This was gonna be a good lap. And of course, always something. Thankfully, we avoided the contact, and we didn't spin. It was pretty damn close to spinning. All right, so the leader is pitting now. Again, they're taking a full tank. When I come in, I'm taking just a splash. We'll just take care of the car. See what this nets us. I mean, we should finish like 6th, right? Assuming we can be clean and quick. I mean, pit stops take a lot of time, don't they? Where's the leader? There he is. So we take the lead of the Grand Prix. We'll take really good care of it until Marshall comes back and picks it back up. We've got to get some better lap times, though. 55 won't cut it. Maybe I think a 53 will cut it. We got to do 52s. That's what we were doing in that practice session. Just letting them know I'm coming through. I said it's auto. That kind of announces when it rains, but it doesn't really work on the spray. We're still expecting more rain, it seems, on the forecast, but I don't know if it's actually going to hit. We got a 9-second lead over the true leader. So we'll just do whatever we can here. But if that grows or stays the same or whatever, we could go for some confidence here. How to figure a way to not squeak. It's just me pulling my foot off the brake. That's the only thing that's making that noise. Yeah, we gained a second on the leader, it looks like. I think I'm good in these conditions. Not great. We could be better. We got 3 laps of fuel remaining. Okay. 10 minutes to go. It should just be 5 laps left. We should only need like 2 laps of fuel then. So that's less than I thought that we would need. Honestly, that makes me think that we could have saved. Oh, I didn't cut. Come on. Thought about it, but it would have been a lunge. Dunham? Is that a glitch? Because if he accidentally put on medium tires, that sucks. Like, I feel bad for him. But there's no way you'd be able to make those work. Track's still very wet. Not extremely. Very wet. Put off that green stuff there. Not a good run there. So, realistically, 2 laps of fuel, about 4 minutes. It brings us to about 4 minutes to go, right? How do we feel about only... We would need 3 laps of fuel, I think, to get us to the end then. Which is the bonus lap. We'll go 18 liters. Take it or leave it. Yeah, man, so you're telling me I have a good start next time? Ah. Let's not do that, boys. Come on. Have a good start. Maybe start on the wets. We could finish like first or second here. Make a small mistake there, so... Still gotta finish this race. But we should slot in, like, in 3rd place. Right behind JP. All that spray and gravel. There's no point in doing another lap. Let's pit here. Oh, and I just remembered. That's what they're gonna fill me to.
Lap 1:59.37.
15 seconds here. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We've got to come out ahead of Warpachowski. Which I'm sure that we will. Who's this right here? Dunham. Alright. Win your race. Go ahead, Dunham. It's kind of an unsafe release from him, but that's okay. Yeah, so Dunham definitely had something go wrong with his MFD when he came into pit, put on mediums on accident, had to come back around, and that is, like, that's got to be impossible. And he's hitting us with the unsafe release and ignoring blue flags, so the double trouble. But he's a second ahead, so I'm sure he's okay now.
Lap 2, 28.43.
Thank you, sir. A couple of tense moments overall, but otherwise, pretty decent race. Everybody's been cordial enough. Ooh. Can't really bump draft in these cars, but I was thinking about it. Like, it's not going to sacrifice your safety rating that much. 51.7 from the car ahead. We're right there. We lost some time to that GT, but it seemed like you braked later than us there, so we'll just chill. So this is the last lap. Wanted to swap ends. All right, not bad. We'll finish third in this one. I mean, just to summarize the race, we started on the dry tire. I guess that isn't the best strategy, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world because we just switched to the wets. But in doing so, we don't have the ability to one-stop it. And that is what holds you back the most, that extra pit stop. But we put in just the right amount of fuel. And this is not the final lap. There's one more lap. I thought this was it. The leader insists on one more. All right, let's do it then. So we'll just keep doing our thing as we've been doing. But yeah, I mean, honestly, not a bad race overall. Still time, I guess, for something to go wrong. But we are not pitting, of course. We have just enough fuel to get us to the end. And if we could one stop it, we could finish, you know, first or second, really. Maybe next time. Lightning McQueening it. Telling my team, hell no. I got it. Don't need you guys. 52.1. I'm sure the leader just taking his time, not taking any risks. We were much quicker than him down the stretch, weren't we? No tire spray from the GT3. There you have it, folks. We cross the line in third place. We take the bottom step of the podium. And not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.